Whether purchasing a set of PVC plugs is worth the investment depends on several factors. Firstly, frequency of bending. If you frequently bend 2-inch PVC, the plugs can save you significant time and effort. If you only bend PVC occasionally, the cost of the plugs may not be justified. Secondly, difficulty of bending. If you find bending 2-inch PVC particularly challenging, the plugs can make the process much easier. If you can bend PVC without kinking, the plugs may not provide much additional benefit. Thirdly, time saved. The plugs can significantly reduce the time required to bend PVC, especially if you have multiple bends to make. Consider the value of your time and the potential time savings the plugs offer. Fourthly, cost effectiveness. The cost of the plugs, $400, should be weighed against the potential savings in time and labor. If the plugs significantly increase your productivity and reduce the risk of damage, they may be cost-effective in the long run. Additional considerations should be made. 1. Type of PVC. The plugs are designed for Schedule 40 PVC. Ensure the PVC you are using is compatible with the plugs. 2. Plug size. Verify that the plug size is appropriate for the 2-inch PVC you intend to bend. 3. Other bending tools. Consider if you need any additional tools, such as a heat gun or bending form, for efficient PVC bending. As a recommendation, if you frequently bend 2-inch PVC, have difficulty bending it successfully without kinking, and value your time, the PVC plugs may be a worthwhile investment. They can improve productivity, reduce waste, and make the bending process more manageable. However, if you only bend PVC occasionally, find bending 2-inch PVC relatively easy, or your budget is limited, it may be more practical to use alternative methods to prevent kinking, such as using a hot air gun or soaking the PVC in hot water before bending. When bending PVC, remember that heat is your friend. A heat gun, when used properly, can make bending much easier and reduce the likelihood of kinks. Move the heat gun evenly along the area you want to bend, and rotate the PVC to ensure even heating. Avoid overheating any one spot, as this can cause the PVC to weaken or even burn. You can also use a bending blanket or wrap to help distribute the heat more evenly. Hot water is another effective method for bending PVC. Submerging the PVC in hot water softens it, making it easier to bend. You can use a tub or container filled with hot water, or even a large bucket. Ensure the water is hot enough to soften the PVC, but not so hot that it damages it. Leave the PVC in the hot water for several minutes to allow it to become pliable. When bending, use smooth, consistent pressure. Avoid jerking or forcing the PVC, as this can cause kinks or breaks. A bending spring can also be helpful for maintaining the shape of the PVC while bending. Insert the spring into the PVC before bending, and it will help prevent the walls from collapsing. After bending, allow the PVC to cool in the desired shape. This will help it retain its form and prevent it from straightening out. You can use clamps or supports to hold the PVC in place while it cools. Always wear safety glasses and gloves when working with PVC, especially when using heat. PVC can become hot and may cause burns, so protect your skin and eyes. Also, work in a well-ventilated area, as PVC fumes can be irritating. Consider the specific requirements of your project when deciding whether to use plugs or alternative bending methods. If you need to make precise bends or bends in tight spaces, plugs may be the best option. However, if you are working on a larger project with more flexibility, alternative methods may be more cost-effective. Always consult local building codes and regulations before starting any electrical work. Ensure you are using the correct type and size of PVC for your application and that you are following all safety guidelines. Using plugs can also ensure the inner diameter of the PVC pipe remains consistent throughout the bend. This is important for maintaining proper airflow or fluid flow in applications where the PVC is used for ductwork or piping. The plugs support the walls of the PVC, preventing them from collapsing inward and reducing the internal diameter. This can improve the efficiency and performance of the system. The plugs can also help to create smoother, more professional-looking bends. By preventing kinks and distortions, the plugs ensure that the bend is uniform and aesthetically pleasing. This can be particularly important in applications where the PVC is visible or where a clean, finished look is desired. When using plugs, it is important to select the correct size for the PVC you are bending. The plug should fit snugly inside the PVC, but not so tightly that they are difficult to insert or remove. Using the wrong size plugs can damage the PVC or make it difficult to achieve the desired bend. It is also important to lubricate the plugs before inserting them into the PVC. This will help them slide in and out more easily and prevent them from sticking. Use a lubricant that is compatible with PVC, such as silicone-based lubricant. Avoid using petroleum-based lubricants, as they can damage the PVC. When inserting the plugs, push them in slowly and evenly. Avoid forcing them in, as this can damage the PVC or the plugs. Once the plugs are in place, you can begin bending the PVC using a heat gun or hot water. Apply heat evenly to the area you want to bend, and rotate the PVC to ensure even heating. Use a bending spring or other bending tool to help maintain the shape of the PVC while bending. After bending, allow the PVC to cool in the desired shape. This will help it retain its form and prevent it from straightening out. Once the PVC is cool, you can remove the plugs. Pull them out slowly and evenly and avoid jerking or twisting them. If the plugs are difficult to remove, you can try using a lubricant to loosen them. Remember that practice makes perfect when it comes to bending PVC. The more you practice, the better you will become at achieving smooth, consistent bends. Don't be afraid to experiment with different techniques and tools to find what works best for you. If you are unsure about any aspect of bending PVC, consult with a qualified electrician or contractor. They can provide guidance and advice on the best methods for your specific application. They can also help you ensure that you are following all local building codes and regulations. Consider the long-term costs and benefits of using plugs versus alternative bending methods. While the initial cost of plugs may be higher, they can save you time and money in the long run by reducing waste and improving productivity. They can also help you achieve higher quality bends, which can improve the overall performance and appearance of your project. Plugs can also be used to create more complex bends, such as offsets and saddles. These types of bends can be difficult to achieve without plugs, as they require precise control over the shape of the PVC. With plugs, you can create these bends with greater accuracy and consistency. Plugs are a valuable tool for anyone who frequently works with PVC. They can save you time, money, and frustration, and help you achieve professional quality results. However, it is important to weigh the costs and benefits carefully before investing in a set of plugs. Consider your specific needs and budget, and choose the method that is best for your application. Using alternative methods to prevent kinking, such as using a hot air gun or soaking the PVC in hot water before bending, may be more practical if you only bend PVC occasionally. Also, make sure the plug sizes are appropriate for the 2-inch PVC you intend to bend. Other bending tools may be needed for efficient PVC bending. Furthermore, ensure the PVC you are using is compatible with the plugs if you choose to buy them.